we're just going to evolve the checkers engine. So they'd make generations and go through it and have, they'd start to see which, they have ones play other ones and see what they came up with, and they'd keep the better ones around and just keep doing this. Well, they got to a certain point where they said, okay, that's great, well, let's start playing some of these really good engines that we evolved and go online. Now you have to remember, this is like in the mid to late 1990s, where there wasn't all the internet stuff that we have now. They had like BBS boards and stuff like that. So what they did is they said, well, they wanted to kind of play a little bit on the naming, so they came up with something called Blondie24, to match some of the other usernames that they would see. And what they would do is they play people online with checkers, but when they would make the move, then they would go to their program and say, okay, that's what they did, what do you want to do in response? And then they would put it in. And it's interesting because he would talk about the fact that they would start getting people really, really mad at them because their checkers program was getting extremely good. Okay. So I don't even know if the program is still out there yet or not. I do know that they actually started making a Blondie25, which is the chess version. Same idea, but it was done with chess. I don't know if they ever made Blondie26, which would be analogous to something like Go. If you've ever looked at AI theory and what people have done in games to beat other humans at games, checkers right now is considered solved. It actually is considered that the best checkers program in the world will at least draw the best human player. It knows all the moves. So at this point, if you try to play that checkers program, you're never going to win. Okay, the best you can do is draw it. Chess is almost getting there. It's still not technically proved to being always a draw, but it's getting very, very close. You might remember back in 1997, the big Deep Blue versus Garry Kasparov, that Deep Blue finally beat the best chess player in the world. And that was huge news. Now you can get chess programs on your phone that are just as good. It's ridiculous. It's to that point. So even though it doesn't know all the moves, and it's still the search space for chess is much bigger than checkers, chess programs are really good. Go programs are still, for lack of a better term, stupid. The best Go player can trounce the best Go program at this point. There's no comparison. So that's the next game that people want to try to see if they can conquer with.